So now we will log in into aws.amazon console, this URL. Just hit the URL, click, hit enter, and then you will be able to see two options, like a create free account. If the new account is not created, then please, I have made the video for the same and you can refer that. And if you are already created an account, and you need to click on sign into console, or you can say log back in. So I have logged in and logged back out. So that's the reason you are able to see that particular option. And now, as a root user, I'm logging in because I'm an admin. I created the admin credentials for this. If any developers or anyone is there, then they will be part of IAM user account. So now let's start with this. So let me give my email ID. Here you go. Okay. So I have given my email ID, and now you need to enter your password. Okay, and click on sign in button. Now once you will be able to see this particular web browser, now you can select this EC2 instance over here. The link, you can click on this link. In the left side, you have this instances link over here. You can go through this, or you can click on this running instances over here. So you can go in either way. Now let me click on launch instance. So once you launch instance, so let's select whether it is Linux, OX, or Ubuntu. So I want to create an Ubuntu server. Okay, so now uh, enter, type Ubuntu and hit enter. So then you will be able to see all the latest version of Ubuntu and the old versions of Ubuntu servers. So let me take for this demo the latest version 18.04. So now I have selected this. If you select any other option, it is chargeable. Okay, so this is this only, this type is free, whereas the other are chargeable as per their as per your particular memory usage and all. They charge it accordingly. So now let's take this free tier account option here, and now click on configure details and review. And so I want to create only one instance for now. So let me keep these all things as it is, and now click on add storage. So we have only root volume type, of which we have 8 GB of space for this. And once this is completed, add tag. So no tag is not required here. And SSH is required, because if we want to connect through putty, then we use this SSH. So this is very important option. So we need to make sure it is there. So once that is done, so it comes as a default, no need to select any other options. Then you need to click on review and launch. So just you need to verify once all the things, and hope we are good with it. And now click on launch button over here, and now choose an existing pair. If you don't have if you are creating newly altogether for the first time, then let me create a new key pair for the first time users. So yeah, let me name it as Ubuntu as a key pair name, and you need to download this key pair name and keep it safe in your particular um, workstation. So once that is done, now you need to click on launch instance. So now the Ubuntu server is getting launched. So now we can click over here. See, it's in pending state as of now, so it's still in progress. It's getting launched. uh, Before it gets launched, let me go to the downloads section, wherein which we downloaded that pem file. Okay, now let me go to show in folder. Okay, so once this is done, what I'll do is, we need to have means we need to generate a key for this. So in order to do that, we need to install putty. Okay, Partigen is a software, you can type in Google and you can download it. For Windows, it will be the Windows version, and if it is any other Linux version, it will be a separate one. So as I am using Windows, so we need to convert it. If we are not using the Windows one, if it is a Linux version, I'll show in the other video. But for now, for the Windows, how we'll generate it, I'm just showing Partigen. So now we need to load it. So let me go to downloads. Okay, all files, select this, and ubuntu.pem, click on open over here. Successfully imported parent key. Okay, and now save. Yes, and you need to click on desktop. You can name it as same ubuntu. Okay, and save it. Okay. So anyhow it's generated, so no need of again generating a public key or so, because if you see here in the desktop, you will be able to see this. Okay, ubuntu. So we need this to access through putty, through ssh we need this. So that's the reason we want to keep that. So now meanwhile, let's see. So this is running now. So now we created the ppk file which is ready. So now we are so now we have launched the Linux server. So Linux server is running, but in order to connect to that, so what we need to do is we need to so through Windows, if we want to connect any Linux server, we use putty. So that's the reason I have already installed putty in my machine. So in the search box, you just need to type putty. So once you type that, so now we need to take the public DNS name from here, and now you need to enter the public DNS name here. And in the connections, you need to go to this SSH option auth, and you need to browse, click on browse button. And as it is, ubuntu is the .ppk file which is related to this particular Linux uh, AMI, or this instance, EC2 instance. So we need to select this. So once we select this, so we are ready with it. Now go to the sessions and click on open. Okay, now this is ubuntu. So as it is ubuntu machine, the username will be ubuntu. Okay, so now we connected to that particular machine. So once we connected to that particular machine, if we want to install any thing with sudo access or root access, so we need to do sudo su hyphen, so it goes to the root user. Suppose if I want to update something, you need to do apt get update. So whatever the latest updates are there with respect to ubuntu, they will get installed in this particular machine. So that's how we can do our work. For example, if you want to do a simple installation and install any web application server, make it up, and you can test something, and you can terminate this particular account. In that cases, this type of Linux servers are very useful. If you want to debug anything, it is very helpful. So in that stand, this AWS Linux instances are very much helpful. Yeah, so we can do on the go whatever the task we require. So hope you like my video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.